Hey, welcome back. In this video, we will be discussing about the elif keyword or the else if conditions in Python. Okay. So as you can see, the elif keyword is the Python's way of saying like, hey, if the previous conditions were not true, then try this condition. Okay. The elif keyword allows you to check multiple expressions for true and execute a block of code as soon as one of the conditions evaluates to true. So let's see that in action. So now let's add a variable called marks, okay, equals to something like, let's do 100. Okay. So now let's add the if statement here. So if the marks is greater than or equals to 90, then we can print something like A grade, or let's do grade A. Okay. Okay, not like this one, grade A. All right. So this is not new, right? We have seen the if statement in the last video. So we are getting now grade A. Now, what if we want to print the grade B when the marks is greater than or equals to 80? Okay. So to do that, what we have to do, let's just change the mark to something like 85. Okay. Now, if I just run the program, as you can see, we are not getting anything right now. So here in the same indent level of this if statement, okay, we can do elif, which is shorthand for else if marks is greater than or equals to 80. And then print, we can do grade, let's do B. Okay, hit save. Now what do you think will happen? So let's run the program. As you can see, we are getting grade B. So what exactly happened right now? First of all, the marks is 85. So the code runs here. We are comparing like, hey, if the marks is greater than or equals to 90, no, it is not. So this whole thing, this whole condition evaluates to false. So that is why we are not printing out grade A. Then Python is saying like, hey, okay, there is this elif statement. So let's check this condition here. Now the marks, which is 85, is greater than or equals to 80 right now. And this condition evaluates to true. And that is why we are printing out grade B. Okay, I hope that makes sense, right? So we can write multiple elif conditions as well. So if I do something like elif marks is greater than or equals to something like 70, let's do print grade C. Okay. And now if I just do something like this one, so if I just run the program once again, okay, nothing is happening right now because there is a problem. So let's do this one. So this is the problem. Let's delete this temporary file. Control B once again. And now let's run the program once again. So we are getting grade B because the marks is 85 right now. And please remember this one, like, hey, once one of the conditions matches, so here this condition matches, that is why we are not checking for this condition. This condition will be also true, right? Because 85 is greater than or equals to 70. But we will not be checking this condition because it is inside of the elif. Like, hey, check this, else if this one, check, like print this, or else if this condition matches, print this. Okay, it is not continuously checking for all of the conditions. Once one condition matches, it will not check for other conditions here. So now if I just do 75, something like this, run the program, as you can see, we are getting grade C. Okay, I hope that makes sense. So this is basically the elif condition here. And as you can see, we can write multiple elifs, but one thing to point out here, if I just comment out this one, we will get an error. You cannot write an elif condition without the if condition. There has to be the if condition first, and then we have to write the elif conditions. Okay, I hope that makes sense. All right, so this is the else if condition in Python.